Hello guys, I'm sorry for the delay and for changing the platform last minute. I hope you will just switch from YouTube to Facebook, and we will surely upload the live stream on YouTube as well, right after it's finished. But right now we're ready to start our live stream with Crypterium CPO. Andrew, you remember that we talked with you a couple of months ago, and since then a lot has happened with the app. We have redesigned it, the new features have been released, and we want to tell you more about it and something about our roadmap. Let's start with the changes. What do you think is the most important thing that happened to the app?
Okay, let me start. Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Today we switched colors with Siranush. Maybe you could remember that the last time she was in blue and I was in black. Today we have switched. I don't know exactly if it means something, but let's see what will be in the next time we will stream together. Let me start from the past to the future. I have a rather tough timeline since I have like 8 points and we have like only 30 minutes to go. And I wanted to ask most crucial of your questions. So the first thing you may notice, we have redesigned the whole app. And as I can see in the charts, you really like it. It was a very hard work for us. It took us 2 months to bring the whole new design of the app, and 2 more to implement it. We will write the whole article about the process of redesigning the app and maybe show you the video of how it was done and how many iterations we had. And I hope you will really enjoy it. The basic idea of the redesign, in fact, there are 2 main ideas. The first one is that we wanted to bring to the upfront of the app the use cases, the reasons why you may like Crypterium and you may use Crypterium. So the first one is the money transfers and the feature which allows you to send the money worldwide to cash in and cash out. The second one is the payments options, which will bring live soon. The third use case we believe may be useful for all Crypterium users is the ways how you can earn money on crypto. So it covers exchanges, buying crypto from credit card, deposits, loans, and so on and so on. So all the ways you can earn money on crypto. So we brought these use cases to the dashboard, and we will create the onboarding for the new users and some guides how you can use Crypterium. So, and the second idea was to make all the features and services inside Crypterium look about the same and work about the same. We wanted Crypterium to be very easy to use and to be available for all types of users. So if you get used to one feature like sending crypto or exchanging crypto, you can easily switch to any other feature inside Crypterium and it will work about the same. So I really hope that you enjoy the latest releases with redesign, and since that in the nearest future we are going to start an aggressive marketing campaign, it is very important for us to have a positive reviews in our App Store and Google Play pages, since it affects the success of our marketing very much. So if you really like the latest updates, I would ask you to visit our pages and leave a reviews about the Crypterium, the new Crypterium we brought live recently. So the next thing I wanted to
Can I add something?
Yeah, sure.
Andre is stealing my job, asking you to leave some reviews on the stores, which is really important. and we hope your support will help us to get top ranked with the main keywords that we use. And the other thing I wanted to mention is that cryptocurrencies seem like something very difficult, and with our new app, redesign and new features, we're trying to make them simple. We know that they're very useful, and we're trying to explain how they can be used without even understanding how the technology works, because you don't need to understand how internet works to use the websites, and we're trying to do the same. We are going to explain how to use each feature to your benefit and why each feature is important, and we're going to release them one by one, exploring new features and exploring new ways you can use cryptocurrency in real life.
So speaking about the next topic I wanted to cover is the success of the exchange feature. We brought it live like a month ago, and we didn't expect really that it would be so successful. At the moment, we see very high exchange volumes, and we see that users exchange not only Bitcoin or CRPT inside our wallet, but all the available coins we have at the moment. So it is amazing for us, and we did not expect it really. So in the nearest future, we plan to launch new coins, and I will cover this topic next. And we will improve the exchange feature to provide you the best possible rates and to improve rates we have at the moment. So stay tuned.
And if you haven't tried it out, just go and exchange something for something, because it is really fast and the rates are good.
Yeah, that's true. So the next thing is about withdrawing to card, which we launched like a week ago. This is the freshest feature we have at the moment, and we expect that it will work very well, and we will see the huge outcomes and volumes on withdrawals as well. The main reason to use it is that it may be used for any MasterCard card at the moment, and it has very competitive rates to withdraw. For example, I, as a crypto holder, get used to exchange and withdraw my crypto inside Telegram bots or local Bitcoins, and it took like 2 or 3% to withdraw to my card. And we offer you like 1 and 1.5% fee to withdraw. It's great, and I think it's one of the best rates we have at the market. So go and try, and I would really appreciate your feedback. For me, it's important to understand what difficulties occurred during your process of withdrawal, and what do you like and what was difficult for you. So I'll join the chat and ask you about your feedback and your experience in withdrawal feature. So the next is long-awaited announce of the stablecoin to be released. We performed a vote inside the chat. We performed marketing analysis of what stablecoin we should launch first. And finally, we made a decision that we will launch USDC, and it's going to be launched within this week. So by the end of this week, you will be able to send, receive, and exchange USDC inside Crypterium. From my point of view, USDC is one of the best choices on the market, since it's, first of all, it's fully one-by-one backed by US dollars. It is created by joint venture of Coinbase and Circle. Circle is 140 million backed company, and Goldman Sachs invested in it. So it's rather reliable at the moment. And it is one of the few fully regulated stable coins on the market. So I think this is the best choice we could offer at the moment for Crypterium users to send money, to exchange money, and to hedge your risks when investing in crypto. So stay tuned for the latest updates. We will announce it in our chats and social media soon. The next thing may seem not very interesting for our existing users, but it's very important in terms of our marketing success. At the moment, we have fully rebuilt our registration process. Maybe you could notice that it's very complex and long, and it takes you like 5 or 10 minutes to sign up to Crypterium. We wanted to totally change it and to make it really, really fast and smooth. And along with the USDC release, we will release the new registration process. And if you want Crypterium to be successful, it depends much on our marketing success, and our marketing success depends on the simplicity and ease of use of our registration and authorization process, sign up and sign in processes. So stay tuned and wait until the end of the week. It will be available on Android, and iOS will be released on the next week, I hope. And speaking about the newest feature of Crypterium, we will release the Buy Crypto Buy Card feature, long awaited. I personally wanted to launch it long ago, and since the market is growing again and people more and more wanting to buy crypto, it is crucial to us for us to launch it very fast and to give you an ability to buy crypto from any credit card you have. So at the moment, I have a development build on my phone which allows me to buy crypto in Crypterium. It will take us around 1 or 2 weeks, I think 2 weeks, to fix all the issues and solve all the problems we need. And I think that in the first 2 weeks of June, we will release it. And the only big thing that blocks us from releasing crypto by card is the launching of our own card solution. And Siranush will tell you about the card rollout roadmap in details. So it's all of our efforts at the moment are focused on launching our own cards, and at the moment our employees are testing the cards inside the Crypterium, and the details will be told you by Siranush.
Yeah, I won't go too deep into the details though, but just a couple of words about the next steps. We stopped the referral program today, and right now our tech team is making a list of the first 1,000 people that are going to get their cards for free. And once I have this list, we're going to send out an email inviting you to upload all the information that our bank partner needs to send you the cards. And you can do it in 2 ways. First is just upload the documents using the form that will be in the email. And second one will be to wait for the next app update and then upload it in the app. It doesn't matter. The only thing that is different is timing, because the release is going to happen sometime next week, I think.
Yeah,
yes.
I think so.
Yeah, sometime next week. And if you want to speed up the process, you can just use the form, the link we will give you in the email. Once you upload all the documents and our bank partner agrees to send you the cards, we will start shipping. You will get your card for free, and you can even remove the delivery cost by agreeing to some kind of marketing activity. I'm not going to say what it is, but just read the email. I think the first 1,000 people will be happy to do it, and I hope the feedback will be great. So expect the email pretty soon. I think tonight we will send it out, and we'll go from there. And as for the other 4,000 people that are in the line, we're going to release the app the version of the app where you can actually apply and pay for the card within 2 weeks. And yeah, it's the same process. You upload the documents, you pay, and then you get your card. You can choose the standard delivery, and that takes a couple of weeks, or you can choose express delivery and have your card in 2 or 3 days. So it's coming very soon, and I already paid with the test card. You've probably seen the video, and it was amazing. So I hope you will share that feeling sometime very soon. Have you tried it out?
No, I didn't yet. I wanted to wait until the moment I can experience everything through the app, to feel and use everything that you will experience in the nearest future. And I believe that it will allow me to bring you the best experience you have on the market. So I'm still waiting for the app to be ready to use it inside the app.
Yeah, and that's how you can tell the marketing team from the product team. They are still waiting for the app, and I'm using it every day. So I think we're going to the questions. We'll start with ones that you asked through Telegram, but then I will also check out the comments to the live stream. The first question is, with MasterCard payouts, why is the use of CRPT not coming from the CRPT wallet?
The reason behind is rather obvious. Since at the moment, we want to make a Crypterium available to all types of users, which may not be familiar with crypto and with Crypterium itself. And we wanted to give an ability for them to use the app easily and to not overcome any problems they have inside it. So at the moment, 0.5 Crypterium burning fee is hidden inside the commission for crypto fiat services. So we deduct it in the currency of transaction you try to put inside Crypterium. And after that, it is converted on exchange to CRPT tokens, and it will be burned. First of all, before I would ask any other questions, I wanted to bring you the whole picture of what's going on in Crypterium. And since I see a lot of questions about burning process and MLP program launch, I wanted first of all give you the general picture. So first of all, we need to build a feasible product, the product the users like and they use it on daily basis. And this goal we want to achieve by the end of this month. And the second thing you need to get is the audience. So we are planning to launch the marketing in June, and we will be doing this, I believe, by the end of the year. And when you get the audience and when you get the volumes, you can start burning process and you can start MLP program. So, and this is the path of success for Crypterium we see at the moment. And that's why we didn't launch burning process yet and MLP yet. We want, first of all, get and bring to the market the best possible product. And after that, we want to get the audience.
Yep. There's another question of the main difference between payouts to MasterCard and using our Union Pay card.
Mm-hmm.
What is the main difference, and why did we decide to issue our own cards?
Let me think for a while. And the reasons behind, in fact, there are 3 reasons behind using Crypterium card instead of payouts. First of all, is the limits for the Crypterium cards. They are very, very high, so you can withdraw like $60,000 within the month. And at the moment, with withdrawal option inside Crypterium to MasterCard, you can withdraw only 1,000 euros per month. We will definitely increase these limits for the withdrawal feature, but they will not be that high anyways. So that depends on, first of all, that depends on your needs and the volumes you want to transact to the cash. The second reason behind using Crypterium card is the privacy of your data. Because when we got answers from our users about why do they need the card and what is the most crucial things for them, there were many answers about the privacy of their data. And since our partner is located in Philippines, we believe that
the card just gives you more privacy because the data is not shared with most of the governments. And we can see how some of our users don't really like the traditional banking system and they're trying to stay away from it. Of course, we can't do it without the banking system yet, but still it's one of the options that just gets you closer to this.
So the main reason is freedom, I believe.
And I think there's one more thing. In some countries, banks just block transactions related to cryptocurrencies. For example, when Austin went to India, most of the people on the FinTech conference told him that it's just impossible to cash out any cryptocurrency to their existing cards. And our card can be a great solution for crypto holders in India because they will finally be able to use cryptocurrency in real life, and that's what we promised, and that's how we see it working from now on.
Yeah, true. And we already experienced the problems with our withdrawal feature in a couple of countries when banks just block crypto-related transactions and we can do nothing about it. And we wanted to give you the best service, but it doesn't depend on us. Bringing you our own card solution, we can be sure that it won't occur with Crypterium card.
Yep. And it also depends on your needs a lot. If you want to use these cards very actively, if you want cryptocurrencies to be your main mean of payment, if you earn money in crypto and you need to cash it out, then probably you will need higher limits and probably you want more privacy and everything like that. And then Crypterium card is a product you will be interested in. If not, maybe the payouts would be enough for you, and maybe $1,000 would be enough, euros would be enough to cash out. Yeah, I see some skeptical comments to Livestream saying nobody is in the first 1,000. Well, this is just not true, because I've seen like tons of people sharing their numbers in our chat, and there are 1,000 people in first 1,000 batch. So they're going to get their cards very soon, and we hope that they're going to show how they use it and just share with us their experience, so that these skeptical comments would just disappear. There is another question. Actually, a lot of other questions. Why CRPT is missed in quotes? When will users be able to see the price of CRPT in the app?
It's dropped since Crypterium in the previous couple of weeks dropped inside CoinMarketCap rank, and we provide inside the app only top 100 coins. It's dropped from our own app, and it's quite funny. But in the nearest future, I believe it will occur within the month or so. we'll rebuild the whole quotes section and the news sections. It will be the end of our redesign process, and after we rebuild this section, CRPT will never disappear again. It will be in the top of the list, always.
Sure. Do we have an exact number of card holders we need before MLP is released? Let me answer this one. I think we don't have the exact number. We would rely on volumes more than number of card users, and mostly of the volume in the app, not the card transaction volume.
MLP launch does not only depend on the card's launch.
So we're starting an active marketing campaign in a couple of weeks, and that should increase the volumes pretty fast. And Austin will hold another live stream right after we ship our first cards, and he gets his own card. Then you can ask the same question, and I think we will have more details on MLP program. And there is also a question about new card issuer and when he's coming. Also a question for Austin, because Andre is responsible for products, specifically the app. And
I can answer with this in fact.
Okay, if you want.
Yeah, we have the next card partner, but at the moment I still cannot disclose the location of the next card program we will launch and the dates. First of all, we need to launch our current cards product, and we wanted to see the traction, the volumes, the number of users, and so on and so on. And based on this, we will decide when to launch the next product. And I believe that it will take us around a month or 2 months to decide when we will launch the next card program.
Okay, so there is a question about the number of users we are planning to have in the app. As I already told you, we're going to start an active marketing campaign, and we believe that we can reach 1 million active users by the end of this year. Everything depends, not what?
Registered.
Registered. Yeah. Registered. Andre is more pessimistic or realistic, I don't know. Time will show. Anyway, we just need to start acquiring new users. We will rely heavily on our partners. And there was a question about partnering with other coins. We are in talks with several coins, and that will help us with new users. We're also relying on referral program. We will have an active PR campaign related to our cards, so just wait for it. I think a lot of media will be interested in this solution because it's quite unique. Nobody else has this global solution that allows crypto holders all over the world to use their crypto finally in real life. So we see a lot of interest about it. Stephen has already given a couple of interviews. Even I have given an interview. So I think it's going to be big. And we also rely on you. You can always invite your friends to join Crypterium. And we also are going to launch some kind of affiliate program. So it is all coming. We're now at the stage where we're quite ready to start the active user acquisition campaigns. And we are sure that we're going to reach some very impressive milestones by the end of this year. Right?
Yeah.
Yep. The page of transactions and CRPT burn will be available online for users?
Yeah, sure. I believe that I answered this question in the previous live stream or in chat. I don't remember exactly. The graph of CRPT burn will be printed inside the application as a single screen. You just need to wait until we start it to see it live.
Yep. Another one on the release of features under maintenance. So we have some features that are not working.
Yeah.
When are you planning to give them back to our users?
As I said before, first of all, we need to launch our own card solutions, since it's the top priority for us at the moment. After that, we will bring buy crypto, buy card, since the market is growing, and we believe that it will have the high demand. And after that, we will relaunch the bank transfers and top-up mobile. So I believe this will occur within 1 month from now, maybe faster. I don't know. Don't know yet.
Yeah, hopefully. I actually think that we have a pretty clear roadmap, because we're trying to understand what features our users need the most and start with them, and then to add some very nice to have features, but the ones that are not like super necessary. So I think we're going to end this pretty soon. Do you want to say something?
Yeah, sure. I wanted to say a couple of words. First of all, please leave 5-star reviews for our application. If you really like the new design, it will be very helpful, not only in terms of our marketing efforts, but also in terms of our development team efforts, since it will be very helpful for developers and designers and all the team to see that you really like the new Crypterium, how it works and how it looks like. And the second thing I wanted to say, that I will join the chat as usual and will answer your questions. I believe it will happen by the end of the week, maybe on Sunday, don't know yet. But you can answer, or you can ask the questions, and I will answer them if I'll see them in the chat.
Yeah. I just see a last minute question about cards directly linked to the app. Once again, this is not a question for Andrei, but I think we are working on some other cards with other partners, and one of them is zero balance card. It's what you call the card directly linked to the app. Austin will share more details on this. But anyway, this is just the first solution. We're still in talks with a lot of partners all over the world. We want to launch some local solutions. We want to launch some virtual cards. So we're still moving in this direction. This is not the last thing that we're doing. And just like with the app, we're moving step by step. And we hope you enjoy the first product, but we're not going to stop with it. Yep.
Yeah,
so that's pretty much it. Share your questions, share your reviews, and we'll be with you pretty soon. Thank you for your
Bye. Have a good
attention.
day.
Bye-bye.